wanted to kick off with a little bit of an update as to what some things that Plug and Play is doing in response to the whole COVID-19. I do invite all of you guys to check out our new landing page, pnptc.com/COVID-19. From there, we have been uploading a bunch of ebooks, different webinars on how different leaders are responding to the crisis, and other startup lists and other webinars of great new technologies that we're seeing really get quite a bit more interest during these times. So I definitely invite everyone to check it out and let us know what you think. Moving forward, just some upcoming events that we have. I just wanted to highlight tomorrow we actually have our Smart Cities Innovation Pitch Day. And this will be the same time as this event right now, from about 8 to 9:30 local West Coast time here. The following week, we're actually setting up a fireside chat with the CTO of Man and Hummel. Again, to kind of go over his response to some of the coronavirus, what Man and Hummel is doing, kind of how they plan to also kind of get out of the crisis afterwards. I highlighted two events, April 15th and April 22nd. These are two of our other corporate reverse pitch events. And you'll see one for mobility and one for energy. And then two other events, one around consumer signals. Again, how to really predict the demand during such a unprecedented time. And then lastly, at the end of April here, we have an event called Cutting Costs in Today's Oil Patch. And again, with the oil crisis as well, kind of good on the gas tank, but not very good for a lot of our oil and gas partners. And so kind of finding ways to cut costs and create more efficiencies during that time. Now today, the agenda, kind of what you guys can expect. I'll jump off in just a minute here, so you won't hear too much more of me, but really wanted to spend about 10 minutes with each of these four partners here, Karcher, Kajima, Daikin, and Orlikon. Each presentation will be about 7 or 8 minutes, and we'll have a couple minutes of Q&A afterwards. So again, I direct everyone to ask any of their questions for the presenters in the Q&A box. We'll do our best to answer as much as we can. Any of the remaining questions, I've asked the presenters to also kind of type in the answers and the response there. So we should be able to get a lot of good feedback there for you guys. And then lastly, everyone is muted. Obviously, we'll unmute the presenters during the Q&A, so we're able to answer any of the questions live. Again, kind of mentioned that each presentation is about 7 to 8 minutes. And one last time, kind of directing all of the questions down into the Q&A box. If it doesn't get into the Q&A box, I'm afraid that we won't be able to answer it. So I'll direct all of the questions there. This is typically where I ask if anyone has any questions. But with that, I think we'll go ahead and kick it right off. So the first presenter, we have Dylan Brownstein with Karcher.